gonna do a quick video. Sorry, my camera is low and it's just not working right now that much. But we're gonna do a quick tutorial on how to do MIDI with Hyperscribe. So here it is, the Finale launch window. We're gonna click templates just to be really quick. And something went wrong. I don't know what's up with this. It's being kind of slow, but we'll work this out. Okay, here's the screen. Forgive me, my computer is being very slow today. It's been being very slow for a long time. Okay, so we're going to pick orchestra template since that's one of my favorites. We're going to do chamber orchestra since it's a small orchestra. We're going to click open. And one of the things that you need to make sure is that your MIDI device, your MIDI keyboard, since that's what we're using, is hooked up to your computer already. If there's drivers that you have to configure, then please configure those before doing this. And we're waiting for the window to come up. So while we're waiting on that, okay, now we've got the chamber orchestra template set up, and we're going to go experiment 3 for orchestra as title. That's just the sample title. You can title it whatever you want. Put a subtitle if you want to. Composer is going to be me. Arranger, if you have arrangers, is going to be whoever the arranger is. Lyricist, there are no lyrics in here, so we're not going to do that. And then we're going to copyright 2017. Cody Wyman is my name, and so we're going to keep that as such. And then I always put my website address. And then that will be it. And then click next. Key signature, we can select whatever key signature we want. And I'm going to go 76 for the tempo. Andantino, which is a little bit faster than Andante. If you want a pickup measure, you check this box. If you want to select the number of measures, you can just go in here and click it. And then finish. And it will finish setting up the template for you. And so now that we have our template up, we're going to go up here to this little icon right here, which is Hyperscribe. That's just a little warning to make you aware that the Hyperscribe is on. And then you're going to click one of the things. I clicked oboe 1. Okay. Sometimes if your keyboard isn't really set up right, you have to, it won't record it, so you have to go and go to device setup. And I'm looking for my device. At least this recital, that's what it needs to be, because that's our device. And sometimes you get this notice that, you know, your devices have changed, and so you have to go through, and I'm just going to try it one more time. And then good. Once you do that little MIDI setup trick, it should work. And then one little trick you can do is you can actually go not to beat source but record mode and split into 2 stabs. This is good for piano recording. Then a little fixed split point dialog box is going to come up, and it's going to have a split at MIDI note, and they're all labeled as, if you have an 88 key piano, it's going to go 1 through 88. So you're going to want to select the note. It's going to actually, you know, if I want it to actually split it here, I'm going to click listen. Let's say if I want to split it on this note, which is A. You click listen, and then you play the note that you want it to split at, and then it will automatically come up with whatever note number that is, whatever key number that is, and then you're going to click OK. So now, anytime you split into 2 stabs, you're going to have, whenever that box is checked, you're going to be able to do yourself a favor. And before we do that, actually, let's go back there. I want to still do this, but I want to blah. I want to bring that mode up again because I wanted to do the A minor chord, but I want the A minor chord to be, let's say, the A of the A minor chord, which is the top of the bass clef, to be in the treble clef when I play with the right hand, with the A, C, E. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go listen. I'm going to click listen, and I'm going to go G. So it's going to go on note 55 is where it's going to cut, where it's going to split. And then click OK, and then now you should be good. Alrighty then. Now we're going to go and do, make sure we're still in Hyperscribe mode. We're going to click on the piano, give it 2 measures, and then go. Alright, so how was that? So that was part of the thing. If you want to continue, let's say you messed up on a couple notes, but you can go back and edit them at any time. But I'm just going to keep recording, so here we go. Give it 2 measures. 3, 4. and then we could just click any measure to stop the clicking. And so that is basically how you do this. And before you know it, Hyperscribe, it's one of the quickest ways to record music, but it's also one of the most tricky, because sometimes you'll accidentally hit a note and it will lump two notes in a cluster together when you didn't really mean that. So then you'd have to go back and edit the thing. Sometimes using the keyboard, the MIDI keyboard for your MIDI input, as in the speedy note entry, is better. I could show you in another tutorial how to do that as well. So let me know if you like this video in the comments, or liking it, thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.